Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about things. There's 15 things that you can do to actually do during this lockdown that people, you rarely think about. And sometimes you think about doing or you don't do, and people wonder, like, what can I do during this time? So here's some 15 ideas. Of course, the first thing on my list, as everybody knows I'm Christian, first thing I always say that everybody needs to do is actually pray. And pray for everyone that's sick. And pray for the ones that are in need. And pray for the ones that's going to be in need because of monetary things like that, food, and things like that. Pray for everybody. Anyway, number one on my list is pray. So, very important. Number two on my list is make a schedule. Things to do. Get up in the morning, say, okay, today we're going to do this. Tomorrow we're going to do this. The third day we're going to take a relaxing day. The fourth day we're going to do this. And then the fifth day, relaxing day. So a lot of times people don't really realize the schedule is being very productive. It's about sleeping, eating well, and schedule your time accordingly. And that's the thing. People don't really realize scheduling your time and doing that is more like a job. But then again, too, we're all activated job-oriented type of people anyway. I mean, even when retired, you got to have kind of something to do, and even when you're not doing anything, you got to have something to do, right? So make a schedule, and being productive. Number three, keep active. Don't let your attitude get into a rut. Don't get into a rut. Don't let your attitude get into something that you're constantly watching the news. You're watching things like that. People don't really realize watching the news and things like that can actually affect your attitude. If you watch it in the morning or watch it in the evening. Just limit your time accordingly on the news, because the news can actually deter you. It's amazing what news can do to you. It affects your attitude. Of course, stay socially connected. One of the main things is the other one is number three. Four. Stay socially connected. And what I mean by that is stay close to your family. Contact them through social media or phone or text. Hey, how you doing today? Just making sure you're okay. Talk to your friends. And be surprised how much a friend is very important in times like this. Here's an example. Yesterday, I ordered some food in, and the restaurant brought the food. And that's my good friend Ollie, and we were just talking in general. He says, listen, I'm heading back to town. You guys need anything? No, we're fine. There is one thing you can do. Here's 500 peso, and you go turn my TV on and pay for another month of TV. It says it's going to town. It says it's going through the checkpoints and things like that. And he says, sure. So he went to town, and he paid for that. And of course, I gave him a lecture for his time and efforts. So friends like that are like, you're hard to find a good friend that's there for you and he did a simple thing like that. And stay connected with your friends. Stay connected with family. Just stay connected. Don't be socially deprived. Stay connected. You don't have to be la 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 all the time, but I say stay socially connected. Another thing you can do is look out for others. Look out for friends, neighbors, things like that. And that kind of goes in with what I just said earlier. Looking at keep contact with social, taking care of your friends, being there, and watch out for your neighbors. They may be having a hard time over here, which they're not. But I'm just saying they may be having a hard time. They're not. But what if they are? If there's something that you can do to help them, that would really be a good thing. And a simple thing you can do one simple thing, and it can help them a lot. Do some reorganizing. Keep busy. Do some reorganizing. What if your passport's over here and your papers and your birth certificate's here and this, that, and other? What if you want to reorganize? Maybe put together an album of all the papers and things that's very important. Reorganization. You clean, but reorganize your life. Reorganize things. That's another thing can be really important also. Just reorganize things that you have, what's going on in your life. Something too, I thought about this too, and we started doing this. Reorganizing, setting up things to do here together as a family. Maybe split up the duties. Like, This week I washed clothes. I didn't wash them. I did wash them last week too. But Ruth is doing cakes, and she's cleaning, and she's cooking, and she's going to town, and she's going to town paying a bill for 3 hours or 4 hours standing in line at the grocery store. She's going paying the bill of the electric company. So little things that we can do to help her out. Just little things. And little things that could be cleaning and washing the dishes and make sure they're up. RR does that. My job is to make sure all clothes not only was washed and dried, and I folded them and put them up. So she didn't have to worry about any of that. All she had to do is just go and come home and do her thing. So it's very important to share the duties of the house. Like now she's working on her plants, she's baking a cake, and so she don't have to worry about the dishes in the house. She don't have to worry about anything that's going on in there, because RR and I will help her keep things organized enough. If she needs something, you know, we're there to help her. It's family, it's family. Hey, something, I thought about this and I started doing this. What if you take and you clean up your phone, your laptop, put all the albums, all your pictures in one album, clean your phone, get all your spam off of there, check your emails, go through all your emails, get rid of all that stuff. I find that during this lockdown, I'm not on YouTube as much. I'm on YouTube 1/10 that I used to be. Why? I said to myself, I wonder why I'm on YouTube less. You know, and I really don't know the answer to that. Do I have to be? No, I don't have to be on YouTube. YouTube is my job. I'm not doing anything anyway, so I do videos to help people come to the Philippines. Maybe it's because I'm not getting the questions at what do I need a visa? What do I need to do this? What do I need to do that? How much money do I bring? This, where can I stay? Where's the best place to stay? Where's the coolest place to stay? So I'm not getting as many of those emails as I once were getting. I'm still getting a lot, but I'm not getting many of those. So what if, you know, that's the thing. I don't know, but I'm on YouTube a lot less, so I'm finding I have better time. So clean up the phone, clean up the albums, get on the laptop, clean up the laptops or laptop, get all that stuff off, all the junk that you gather up. Maybe you have spam, you don't know it. Maybe you know, do a cleaner on your hard drive. So simple things like that. You'd be surprised. You will appreciate it later, right? Maybe find a hobby. Maybe do painting, pictures, making pictures. Maybe find a hobby. It could be a garden. It could be planting flowers. It could be doing things like that. I'm not a gardener. I'm not a planter. I was down that road one time when I was in my 40s, and I was really into the gardening and things like that, and realized I'm not a gardener. I'm not very good at it. I don't have a green thumb. I'm not like Ruth at it. Ruth can put something in the ground and it grows. I put something in the ground, it dies. So, but maybe painting or writing, things like that. I mean, you don't really realize that's something that you can do. And anybody can do that. Maybe it's just enjoying life, painting, things like that. Another thing you can do is, how about just enjoying life? What do you do during this lockdown? How about just enjoying life? Whatever that may be. Maybe you want to take a nap in the middle of the day. Maybe you don't want to take a nap. Maybe you don't want to take a nap at all. Maybe you want to be wide awake all day long. Maybe you don't need naps, but maybe some people do. Maybe some people's worked all their lives so far, and it's an opportunity for them to take a nap. And that's what I say people do. Even here in the Philippines, I find myself sometimes to say, I'm going to go take a nap. So I just get up out of the chair and I go take a nap. TV's on, the girl's there in the living room, I just go take a nap. Used to, I say, Ruth, you want to take a nap? But a lot of times she don't want to, because she's either doing something or on her phone or talking or whatever. It's okay. She don't have to. I just like that. Another thing you can do, a lot of people don't really take care of themselves a lot of times. You can take care of yourselves, maybe grooming, and like haircuts and things like that. It's like my brother said, I have to go get a haircut. I cannot get to town to get a haircut. He's in Texas. So what does he do? Well, Mama has to cut his hair. So she trims him up, this, that, and other. Well, you know what? The same thing with how you having cats or dogs or animals or horses or things like that. Maybe they need grooming. So, for example, if you have cats or dogs, maybe, you know, play with them. Trim their nails, give them baths, maybe give them an extra bath during the week. It's about keeping busy and keep your mindset having that good attitude, right? Another thing that people are starting to do is watching a lot of podcasts. Podcasts, a movie, a podcast, a ghost story, a romance, a novel, a book, a movie, many things like that. People are watching, maybe listening to an audiobook. Now, when's the last time anybody's listened to an audiobook? It's been forever for me. It's a great way to listen to something. You can actually makes you feel like you're doing something. I used to listen to audiobooks when I had a 5-hour drive somewhere, and I would listen to audiobook, just pop it in, listen to that, a ghost story or a story, and it was something that was really informative. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So that's something you can do. Another thing you do is play games, board games, cards, just having fun, interaction with your family. You can't interact with people across the street, but you can interact with your family and friends and things like that. Maybe interaction could be just playing cards, or maybe it's throwing a ball around the yard. Simple things like that can matter. You'd be surprised how much that can matter. The very last thing, the number 15 on the list, believe it or not, is write a book. Write a book? I'm not a writer, right? Read a book. Well, I'm not a reader, or I cannot write. Maybe listen to an audiobook, which I just said earlier. No, I don't know. How about cooking? Baking? I don't like doing any of that. I'm a guy's guy, man. I don't like doing any of that. How about critiquing your own existing recipes on a grill? I got this barbecue sauce I've been wanting to do. Why don't I try a new barbecue sauce? Grilling, cooking, barbecuing, having a good time cooking, having fun with family. Maybe you're by yourself. I don't know what to do. Maybe today I'll cook a roast. How about smoking a roast? Or smoking pork, smoking a turkey breast. There's so many things that you could actually do. Now here in the Philippines, we don't have a lot of turkey breasts and things like that, but you can grill. You can cook chicken. Today we were looking, one of our friends sent me a big old gallon jug of blue cheese dressing. So today I was looking on recipes on, Mr. Tom Shipman sent me that brought it back in the day, and we've had it. And so we're looking for recipes of blue cheese. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll probably have that, cook that, make something out of that. There's a chicken recipe where you actually take the chicken itself, stuff with blue cheese, and have a little spinach with it, which we have it, and have spinach and blue cheese dressed chicken. So sounds good, doesn't it? So maybe we'll do that with a little Frank's Red Hot sauce on the side, or just do the chicken buffalo style. So there's many things that you could do to have fun. These are 15 things that I sat down and I thought of, that I started taking a look at doing some. I have not done all. But the number one thing I have to say, if anybody watches, the most important thing is to pray. Pray is number one on the list, and always has been, always will be for me personally. I want to thank everybody for always watching our channel. I want to thank everybody for always spending their valuable time with me and always coming on our channel. And thank you so much.